The first 2024 Maserati Granturismo Trofeo is here. The top dog is finally here for 2024. We have the sticker, we have the price, specs, options, everything, and we're gonna do a deep dive into this car today. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where, yes, you see behind me here today the 2024 Maserati Granturismo Trofeo, the top dog, the big dog for the 2024 model year when it comes to the Granturismo. Now, we've gotten the Modena on the channel just about 3 weeks ago, and that was a demo model. This is an actual model that can be sold, a production model that has a sticker that can break down the price, any options for you guys here today while we take a look at this beautiful spec. So with that said, let's just get right to it. If you guys haven't already, make sure you check out my boy Janiel here at Maserati Central Florida. Just in case you guys want to get into any one of these Maseratis or any other used inventory they have here on the lot, make sure you check the link in the description for all of his contact information so you guys can get one of these today. As you guys can see, the new Maserati key design is here for the 2024 Granturismo. We knew it was coming once we saw it with the Grecale, once we saw it with the 2023 MC20, and now we see it with the 2024 Granturismo. So this is the new key design, nicely protected because I don't want to drop it and mess it up. Here it is, guys. We're finally getting a chance to see the 2024 Granturismo Trofeo, the top dog. We have the Modena to start and the Trofeo to finish. This is insane, and it's in a similar color that we've seen before, blue Mizione. All right, we've seen this color on plenty of Maseratis, but we haven't seen it like this in a Trofeo. I mean, wow, I'm blown away by this. Now, again, we're going to be looking at it and saying, well, how does it compare to the old Granturismo? Styling and I guess overall allure and you know, just design is going to be subjective. I really like the look of this thing. So let's take a look at this styling. First, you can see the paint looks beautiful on this Granturismo. Then you can see that there's some styling in the hood that gives you your nostrils, but it comes this way for airflow. So you can see it's not nostrils right up here, up top, but they're actually kind of hidden in a nice stylistic design for the hood. And that's functional, all right? Then you can see the Maserati emblem right there that we know. The trident, the headlights derived from the MC20 with the Maserati insignia and the script there. You can see the amber, I know that's American thing, the amber reflectors. We also see the turn signal lights right there, the 3 of them, and that's obviously the trident, the 3 trident points, Easter eggs there. LED up top, LED in the bottom for the running lights, and then your headlights there we'll see illuminated in just a second. Right up front, we have the beautiful grille done with the center feed through for extra cooling to let straight through. I love it. One single piece going all the way across. It looks like it's a chrome. I'm pretty sure it's a chrome. I don't know if I would like it to be black, but I'm pretty sure that is a chrome look, but it's okay because there's symmetry between the chrome trident here. There's a big plastic one, but it's for level 2 ADAS, all your driving assistance, and this has a lot of driving assistance functions on it. I'll talk about that later. Front lip done in black. The nice styling, honeycomb grille, but this is not a functional grille down here. This one is a fake grille. The one that's functional is on the side here to feed the radiator. So that honeycomb grille is a real thing, and there's carbon fiber for the Trofeo model for that extra aggression. And then you have your vertical slat right there. All right, so you step back and put it all together. How does she look up front? A lot of curves, very sexy, but again with some aggression for the Trofeo model. Now coming along the side, the Trofeo badge lets you know what we're working with here. Looks good in chrome and red. And then you also have your portholes that are functional portholes, classy Maserati portholes on the front fender. And then 21-inch forged Pegaso wheels, and they're staggered. Done in black with the Maserati insignia there, red script, Brembo brakes, drilled rotors. It looks good with the Pirelli P0 tires. What do you guys think about the wheel selection for the Pegaso wheels? You can also get these on the Grecale. Looks good. We'll kind of step back, get a little bit of look at it. I'm digging it. All right. Coming along the side, big carbon fiber side skirt there. Check that out. A little bit of extra styling again. I would have loved to see carbon mirrors, but you do have the mirrors to match in blue with the black bottoms and the turn indicator right there as well. Black window moldings to go across. No sunroof, shark fin antenna. And then the trident on the C-pillar here, gotta give you the red stripe through, lets you know it's a Trofeo variant for this model. Coming along the rear, carbon fiber lip. Or sorry, spoiler. Carbon fiber trunk lip spoiler. All right, so that is an option, and that's a pretty pricey option. I'll show you guys in the sticker breakdown. The tails look really good with that setup. Granturismo badge as well. Black, I'm going across with the script right in between the carbon fiber and black trim piece. And then going down below, carbon fiber side blades for the Trofeo model. You also can see the quad exhaust tips, 2 on each side, done in aluminum. Reflectors done in this plastic piece here. Again, a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of busyness going on back here. You have to decide whether you like it or not. I'm still indifferent about the rear versus the front. You do also have the shark fin diffuser there, done in gloss black. And then you step back, put it all together. Again, it's not a bad look. I'm just deciding if I like the cluster down there over the exhaust tips. Now this is what you guys really want to see under the hood of the new Trofeo. We're looking at a twin turbo V6 this time instead of a naturally aspirated 4.7 liter V8. So what does that mean? Well, this twin turbo V6 is the Maserati Granturismo engine. We know all about that, right? We know that this is a 3-liter engine derived off of the MC20 supercar. We know that this has 550 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, and this is an all-wheel drive. So what does that mean? That means 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds with a top speed of 199 miles per hour, but I guarantee you can at least push this thing safely to pass 200 miles per hour easily. So this is a whole new layout, Cofango hood, so you can see that this full clamshell goes up from the fender where the portholes are, and we're up and looking underneath this engine. The engine bay is okay for the Trofeo. It's the same for the Modena. I really wish they would have put a little bit more flair into the engine cover. It does have a beautiful Nettuno script, Maserati script, with the Maserati Trident in the center there. Might be an option, but I don't think there is for like maybe a carbon fiber cover or anything like that. We know we're going back to the old GTs, we're going back to the V8 models, when the Ghibli, Quattroporte, and Levante Trofeos have the red manifolds and carbon fiber. Would have really liked to see that, but I'm not mad at it because I know it makes a good sound. I know it's a great performing engine, and you guys are gonna hear what this Maserati Trofeo can do for the Granturismo. At the pump, 21, 18, 27, 21 for the city, 21 combined, 18 for city, 27 for the highway. It's gonna depend on your drive modes. If you're in Corsa mode, obviously you're gonna burn through this, and obviously premium fuel only for the Granturismo. This model is spec'd out with a package that will allow me to do that, the kick sensor, all right? So we're opening up the trunk and you guys can see how everything works here. Now, as you guys can see, we can see straight through, and there's a feed through right there, but those seats do not fold down. That is an actual bench that is just set up there, but there's no fold down on that. It's just a feed through right there in the center. I'll show you guys in the interior. But other than that, your license plate right here, license plate kit for the front, just in case you need a front plate. We don't need that here in Florida. We also have the 12-volt there, DC. Underneath, we got our tire pressure kit, our tire plate, and our tote hook, and we do have a screwdriver. That's about it. There's not much more you need. There's no spare tires or anything back here, so just keeping it plain and simple. But yeah, tons of trunk space. I don't think I have an exact figure on this, but I would at least say maybe 14 cubic feet, but that's just my guess. You guys can fact check me down below. Now you can also see that we do have a closed and we have a close and lock for the trunk. So we can just close it, or we can close it and lock it using the buttons there. But remember, we do have the kick sensor that will do the same thing. All right, so now we gotta check it out and see the actual lift system, see exactly how much it raises and how much it lowers between using the lift to go over bumps or to put it down to a nice, comfortable ride height. So as you guys can see, it's lifting now, and that's at its highest point. And then as you guys can see after that, it goes down, and that will show you its most aggressive point. And with that, you're gonna go in Corsa mode. It's gonna sit at the lower stance. It's gonna give you an even better look. But let's check out the interior of the new GT. So a lot of the same styling language and design that you guys know from the MC20 and from the Grecale. This is the new design language for Maserati, and it looks really good. I have one gripe, and I will explain that in just a moment. Look at the seats with the chevron pattern, everything done in Nero, and you have Rosso stitching. The stitch headrest there, which is also an option that will be discussed in the actual sticker breakdown. Same with the side sill, it's illuminated right here. Now, look at this spec. It looks very good. All right, this is very, kind of. Now the door paneling will tell you a lot about the specs. So, Nero with Rosso. All right, we have our nice perforated leather going through as well. We have Nero stitching up here. We have the Sonos Faber sound system, which gives us the beautiful aluminum speaker vents here. We also have carbon fiber twill trim here and gloss piano black. All right, so that looks really good, especially with the black switches on the door sills, door armrest, and also the door release button done in aluminum with black as well. It's very symmetric when it comes to the spec and the different options and materials here. So it looks really good together. All right, so that's gonna give you a rundown of what we have here. Now, before I get up into the spec, you gotta look at that, right? This is 1914, just a nice little touch from Maserati, all about the details. So that's really cool. You also have parking brake right there. You guys can't tell with the P there. All right, dead pedal and brake pedal and gas pedal, all done with the aluminum flavor. And then looking at the back. So we're gonna go with the back first by lifting this up here. The seat automatically moves forward, as you guys can see. And there's plenty of space back here. It's actually more than what I thought it would be with this new design. Look at the seats, the bucket style in here, the center armrest with carbon fiber around the cup holders, the USB-C and USB 2.0. They give you an option there to have either or, and you also have your HVAC vents for climate control right there in the center. And then the speakers right here on each side gives you the same Sonos Faber sound system with aluminum covers. I love it because they didn't cheap out in the back. They actually give the back that same flavor and as up front, and it just feels just as premium sitting in the rear of these as it does up front. Now, center feature, remember I was talking about that. It's this, it just kind of comes off, and then there you go. That's how you get into your trunk. So it's just, you pull that down and that's it. But these seats do not fold down. They do not adjust. They are fixed exactly where they are, like a bucket seat. So just keep that in mind. It's a good seating space, actually. Why not? Let's hop back here. You guys can see. Now that seat's coming back. It's coming back. So it's tight. It's tight with the seat. Now, look at that. It kind of moved up after it hit my knees a little bit. It kind of moved up. So that's nice that it does that. But it's a decent fit. I mean, look at, I'm 5'11", 6 foot on a good day, and I have plenty of headspace here. So this is actually quite nice when it comes to the space in the rear of back here. I mean, you can sit 4 comfortably, really. And that's just so cool that you can bring people with you to enjoy this car. And these seats feel so good back here. You feel like you're held in. You're in premium leather. It's just, you got your sound system right here. It's just, I'm impressed. I really like this. Okay, now that I've gotten my way out of the back, let's talk about the front. So we have the blue start-stop button here for the Trofeo model. And you can tell that this is something special. Now, we know all about the new setup. So we know that the new steering wheel with the perforated leather here, the center here with these aluminum posts. It's kind of like a dark aluminum for this one here. You can see the round steering wheel airbag and the Maserati Trident in the middle. drive mode selector, start, stop button selector. So we know all of this stuff because, again, we know the design language. But let's get it started by closing the door. Oh, I didn't even see that Sonos paper speaker there too. Wow, okay, so they're really going all out. You got 2 speakers here and then that speaker right there. Nice. And then I believe we got Alcantara for the headliner and pillars. I'm not exactly sure, so we'll check that in the sticker breakdown. But start it up. Whew, all right. And you can feel, I got ventilated seats here, all right? So just to let you know, these are heated and ventilated, and that's an option. But I can feel the ventilation coming through here, and it feels very, very good. All right, so again, we're used to this setup. Our menu controls here, all right, our hands-free controls as well, and then our driver assistance controls on this side here. Now these are backlit buttons, so sometimes it depends on how the light hits it. You'll see certain things better, like as you guys can see, if there's a glare there, it's a little harder to see, so I have to kind of move the camera around, and it's the same way for your eyeballs, but normally in the seating position that you're in, you should be able to see these quite well, so it shouldn't be a problem unless you're moving left to right, like we were just with the camera. Now, 33 inches of real estate for the screens here. So we have 12.3 inches for the digital speedo, 12.3 for the Maserati Intelligent Assistant or MIA system, and then 8 inches for the comfort screen. So there we are, guys. It's a lot of screen space, and yeah, it's a learning curve. If you're not used to this, it's a learning curve. Now, behind the aluminum paddle shifters and the nice gloss black stocks with aluminum on those, camera's not doing it justice, but there you go, for both sides, windshield wipers and everything on this side, and then on this side you have your lane keep assist and lights over there. You have the 12.3 inch digital screen. That's your layout right now. I believe we're just in regular GT mode. Yeah, we're in GT. If I go to comfort, we're there. GT, there we go. GT there, Sport there, and Corsa there. So it's very familiar with that, just like the MC20. I'll go back. Corsa, or sorry, so let me just go back. Comfort, GT, Sport, Corsa should bring the racetrack. Yep, the racetrack there. All right, there we go. So it lets you know your driver assistance systems are unavailable in Corsa mode. Active park braking unavailable in Corsa mode. All right, ESC off over there in Corsa mode. It's you're all out, just ready to go. You do have launch control on this thing as well, so that's activated in Corsa mode. Now I'm just using our drive mode selectors here to change between them. Also, I'm going to go back because I want to go back to the regular speedo here and change the look. So I want to change here by pressing that. You can see cluster layout. We're on classic. Go to evolved, and that's the evolved look. My camera hates focusing, and then I'll go back, cluster layout, relaxed, and that's the relaxed look. So again, it's different when you have Corsa mode, because Corsa mode is automatically going to bring it to that. So I kind of want to show you the different layouts. But we've gone through all of these before, as far as the menu, as far as what's all over there. So, you know, if I go here to the regular layout and let that all come back, then I can change this here, go back to the cluster layout, go back to classic, okay, and then if I go here, I can change what information is shown right in the center of there. So if I press this, you'll see I got trip B, tires, tire pressure, just your regular driver assistance stuff, radio, G meter there, all kinds of stuff, your compass. So you can do all your information and stuff right here, which is cool. Yeah, then we go over here because it's a whole nother set of things to learn, and I'm kind of just briefly going over this because if you guys have seen my other videos, you'll see me dig into this. It will take me a half hour to go through all of this stuff. We do have Hey Maserati, and that is set up through MIA, which is Maserati Intelligent Assistant, MIA, Uconnect 5, set up through Android. All right, so Hey Maserati is the wake-up word that will let you talk to this Maserati, and this Maserati will talk back and do things for you, like take you to Starbucks, bring up your GPS, it will turn up or down your AC, it will do a lot of things for you. It's literally your virtual assistant. So That's in a menu option where you have to go to the wake up word and actually select it. So it doesn't happen automatically. Digital gauge, I want to say, because it's not a clock anymore. Okay, so we know all about that, but just in case you don't, on your comfort screen here, clock, compass, pedals, G meter. All right, so these are different things you can put up here on this clock or compass or digital gauge, whatever you want to call it. And then we have different styles too: sport, design, and classic. So that's that. Okay, just wanted to go over that. MIA system, you guys know all about this. This is Uconnect 5 that's been with Maserati for the past few years now, so I won't go over too much of that. But if you want the performance, you're in a Trofeo model, go to vehicle, hit performance, and now you got all your gauges, consumption history, torque management, drag race. You have all the cool stuff here, accessory gauges. So if you have a Trofeo, I just had to show you that vehicle, go to that. There's also something else I want to show you. Controls, we have the surround view camera here, all right? So part of a package. You can see the surround view camera front and back, all right, and the 360 view. That's something you need to know, right? Glove box. For the first one, for the motor night that we filmed, I did not know that there was an actual button to unlock the glove box. So there's an actual pin to actually get into the glove box. How crazy is that? Now, I'm going to get out of that because I'm not setting that up. All right, so you have plenty of things here: apps, navigation, phone, media. There's a lot of stuff here for you guys. One thing that I am still kind of indifferent about is the drive mode selector. Or sorry, the gear selector. This is the drive mode selector. The gear selector. I understand it for the Recale. I feel like for these Trofeo models and everything, I don't know. I feel like pressing buttons to go into your different drive modes and stuff, it's kind of weird. So as you see, I went into reverse, neutral, drive, manual, and park. It just feels kind of weird. Comfort screen, you can do everything here, guys. We already went through the clock. You can do your lighting here. We'll put it on auto, but you can do your whole lighting setup. You can do your ACs. You can do your parking sensors, start stop. You can lower or raise the ride height of the car. ESC off right here. There's a glove box button as well to just open it. All right, so keep that in mind as well, that you can do it from there, or you can use the screen to set up a lock. Now, ambient lighting is here. We do have warm, neutral, cold, and off. If I change it to sport mode, there's no color, but if I change it to Corsa mode, it changes it to yellow. So there you go, yellow for Corsa mode. Sport mode for other models, it changes red. It does not do that here on the Trofeo models because they already get yellow for the Corsa mode. All right. We also have our seating arrangement here, so we can do our memory seats. We can change the bolster setup as well, and we have our support down here, so you can see the different thigh support areas. All right, so you can actually change the feel of that and how it hugs and, you know, moves away from you. So it's really cool that you can actually make it tighter or make it loose around these parts of the seats. It's really cool to kind of adjust that just using the screen, and you can do that for the passenger as well. So it's really cool that you have that for the sport seats. All right, now right up top, actually, if we get out of this, you will see auto for your AC, you'll see sync, you'll see your max and everything like that. If you want to do your quick controls, you can do it just like that. You don't necessarily have to press the buttons, but you can just slide up on the screen as well. Just a couple of tricks of the trade. Heated steering wheel right there. You can see the heated and cool seats right there as well for your climate control. It's a lot of stuff, right? Sorry guys, I know I'm doing a lot of talking here. All right, so it's the first time we gotta do a lot of talking. Regular mirror or camera, and you guys can see a Ferrari California behind me. Yes, so you do have that as well. On this, that is an option. All right, leather dash, Rosso stitching, perforated leather over the glove box, Granturismo badge, and the Italian flag hiding underneath there as well. And then just beautiful materials all throughout. You have like a wood material right here that kind of flows into what the HVAC vent is there, and then goes into the HVAC vent here. I mean, it's just the details, the details, the details. Wireless charging right under here. You guys cannot see that well, but it's a wireless charger sitting right here. We can put your phone. All right, carbon fiber right here in the center. Extra stowage, cup holders, beautiful armrest done in leather and Nero. And then USB 2.0, USB-C, 12 volt, and where you put your key for the transmitter to help it connect to the vehicle. Up top, We have our dome lights, we have our SOS, trunk release, all that good stuff up top here. And then our home link for our garage door opener. I think I've covered it all. I've done a lot of talking here, so sorry if it seemed very drawn out, but there's a lot to kind of dig deep into because we're sitting inside of a Gran Turismo. It's crazy. This is a view of a Gran Turismo. Just years ago, 3 years ago in 2019, it was completely different, completely outdated. It was a completely different vehicle. Now we're sitting inside something that is just revolutionary for Maserati and for the Gran Turismo, and it's a really cool thing to be a part of and see. And if I missed anything or anything that you want to know specifically, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But this is crazy. I'm blown away. Now before she goes away, I gotta show you guys what she looks like fully illuminated with the LEDs set up here. Switchback LEDs, headlights there. You can see everything lit up on the side there. Looks really cool looking unit. The amber turn signal indicator on the mirror cap. And then the tails in the back with the turn signal. Looks really cool all together. What do you guys think? So let's take a look at the sticker and see what all of this is going to cost us. This is the first time we get to see the 2024 Gran Turismo sticker pricing breakdown for the MSRP. Blue Emissione for the exterior, black and red for the interior, $205,000 to start for this Gran Turismo Trofeo. Now I did mention $23,000 worth of options here. So after those options, you're looking at a grand total of $230,115. And that's after the $1,695 destination and $300 preparation delivery. Keep in mind, and I'll mention this again in a moment, this is the starting price of the 2023 Maserati MC20. All right, so optioned out Gran Turismo or MC20. But let's get into the options because that's a big price, $8,300 for the ADAS Package 2, which is the active driving assist, traffic sign information, adaptive cruise control, active blind spot assist, active lane keep, driver drowsy detection, and surround view camera. That is a big price for those ADAS options, so they really must have had to go through some hell to put these into this. You can also see the comfort package for the Trofeo is $1,070, and that's ventilated front seats and a kick sensor for the power trunk. You have the tech assistance package, $2,600 for the head-up display and digital rear view mirror. You also have the sport design package for $1,450, and that's giving you the aluminum sport pedals, illuminated door sills, and the Maserati logo. You also have the spoiler and carbon fiber. That's a $2,500 option. High premium sound system, $4,000 for the Sonos Favor system. Carbon fiber micro 12 trim for the interior trim, $2,500, and the Stitch Trident headrest, $700. So that's it, guys. That's what we're looking for options. Now, warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, transferable, and roadside assistance. All right, and then this is everything that comes standard on your Gran Turismo Trofeo for 2024. So what do you guys think about this? Because this is a beauty, it's a stunner, and a lot of people are going to compare it to the old Trofeo. No, sorry, not the old Trofeo, the old Gran Turismo. There was no Trofeo version of that. So what do you guys think? How did Maserati do when it comes to the new edition? What do you guys think about the sound of the twin turbo V6? I want to know. Drop everything down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about everything that this Trofeo has to offer in 2024. All right, guys, so at $230,000, what do you guys think about the Trofeo version of the Maserati Gran Turismo for 2024? Is it priced just right? I mean, $230,000 with options is the same price you'll pay for a standard Maserati MC20, $230,000. So with that said, does it match up? Would you rather have the Gran Turismo, a option Gran Turismo Trofeo, or a stock Maserati MC20? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this 2024 Gran Turismo Trofeo. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the love you guys show. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch and social media links down in the description below. Now, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.